e com resultado bem mais largo do que aquilo que sai, devido a tudo aquilo que a equipa criou. Obrigada.
Sí, yo creo que sí. Totally agree. Because we generate so many chances, good moments. If I'm not wrong, 3 posts. So yeah, I think tonight we could have closed the game a bit earlier. But okay, 3 points more, and we move ahead.
CMTV, não.
Olá, Francesco, boa noite. Perguntava-lhe, em relação à arbitragem do jogo de hoje, fica marcado por alguns lances polémicos e que até o Francesco acaba por discutir com o árbitro. Pergunto-lhe se acha que está diretamente relacionado com algumas questões também durante a semana, sobretudo algum ruído, declarações de outros presidentes, se acha que isso teve influência no que aconteceu hoje.
No, there is no, honestly, the two situations that I had personally with the referee, when he came to speak with me, it was nothing particular, no polemics. I think the game was in a quite good dynamic. So honestly, I don't have any to argue with the referee for the game of tonight.
Sport TV? Ok.
Sobre o Alan Varela, perguntava-lhe, ele vê amarelo hoje, falha o próximo jogo, pergunto-lhe se não estará já também a pensar no jogo no Estádio da Luz. Obrigado.
No, in reality, we go always game by game. As you know, we are also in a situation where we have, like tonight, some extra need in the back. So yeah, it's a yellow card, and he will miss the game of Friday. And that's all.
Agora sim, Sport TV.
Ai, Francesco, aqui. Foi experimentando o Dennis Gould, depois Mora, depois o Mofi. Há alguém já na linha da frente para substituir Samu?
Yeah, so I was speaking before in the flash interview about the decision in front. It was a mix of many things. So Dennis did, I think, 70 minutes in a very good level. Unfortunately, the goal was cancelled for very few centimeters of offside, but he did, in my opinion, a positive match. After that, Rodrigo was already on the pitch. I wanted to bring some extra legs in the middle, so I went for Seco. I moved Rodrigo there because it could be at some point a possibility that we have to explore. We did it already once or 2 times. Tonight we did for a few minutes, and after I brought inside Terem to finish the game. I think he played 10 minutes, but with a very good impact. But also I wanted to protect him a little bit, because tomorrow we will have a very important day for us. We will have a friendly match where he could have 60 minutes. So I want him to be ready for tomorrow morning, to have to stretch him as much as possible, because now we need to recover him and to have him ready as soon as possible to play more minutes. So yeah, it was a mix of things that made me decide for this option.
RTP.
Boa noite, Francisco Faioli, Eduardo Pestana, em direto para a RTP Notícias. É certo que o Futebol Clube Porto venceu, até podia ter goleado esta noite o Rio Ave, não o conseguiu fazer. Preocupa esta tremenda falta de eficácia, e também o que é que diz aos sócios e aos adeptos do Porto que assobiaram a equipa, nomeadamente na segunda parte?
No, it was a moment where I think they were waiting for a faster progression, but that moment that you have in mind led to the goal of Dennis Gould. So I know that we would like always to go forward fast, but sometimes you cannot. Sometimes you need to have some extra passes. I think tonight the supporters, they really enjoy the game. I had in mind many moments where the sound of the stadium was great for the opportunities that we created. Unfortunately, we didn't transform into a goal, but I think the game has been really well played. The supporters were fantastic even tonight, so nothing really to say.
Aqui atrás.
Fareli, boa noite. Ricardo Castro, mais futebol. Um bocadinho naquilo que falou da conferência de imprensa da antevisão ontem, falou da eficácia, dos golos esperados, da análise dos últimos jogos do Porto. É verdade que o Porto hoje tem 3 bolas nos ferros, tem ocasiões para resolver o jogo mais cedo, mas não consegue e vive, se calhar, ali um bocadinho também na parte final, na incerteza do 1-0. Nesse sentido, que ilações é que tira deste jogo sobre a falta de maior eficácia da equipa e tendo até final este resultado curto?
Yeah, no, of course, will be great to have closed the game earlier, potentially as well to save some players, to have also possible different decisions in the substitution. The good part that we generate a lot, yeah, and I hope that we kept this goal in the fridge for the next matches.
0-0.
Boa noite, André Araújo, 0-0. Queria questionar-lhe sobre os problemas que o Futebol Clube do Porto tem tido na defesa, também dadas as lesões, agora com a ausência também do Tiago Silva. O Francesco optou por colocar o Pablo Rosário como central, por isso questiono-lhe qual é que é o plano que tem para Dominic Prapic, que não joga desde dezembro.
No, so it's the situation is quite clear. There is, let's say, a bit of hierarchy in my decisions. Pablo was not playing since already 3 weeks. The last game was in Casa Pia. I wanted to be back for several different reasons, because of course in this moment without Martin he could help us as a fullback, because Alan will be suspended, or was in the risk to be suspended, and he will be suspended, so I wanted to bring him back in an official match as soon as possible. About Dominic, is a young guy that when he came here was clear his role. He played quite a lot in the first part. He had games in the Europa League. He had games in the league as well. He's doing really well. He's training really hard. And today, to be fair, I thought more than one time to put him on the pitch, because yeah, I wanted to move Pablo as a fullback after the dynamics of the game brought me in another direction. But again, he's a young player. He will have his time. He will play for sure a certain role for Porto, not just for the future, but as well for the present. And is doing this already with his contribution in the training session. So I think we have to be happy to have a player of this level and with this attitude and mentality.
Bola na rede.
Boa noite, Francesco. Rodrigo Lima, Bola na rede. Hoje havia a dúvida se o Rio Ave se iria apresentar com uma linha de 5 ou de 4, acabou por se apresentar com uma linha de 4, como aconteceu no jogo frente ao Moreirense. Eu gostaria de lhe perguntar o que é que mudou na abordagem do Futebol Clube do Porto com Bola, ao atuar contra esta linha de 4, face a uma possível linha de 5 que o adversário pudesse apresentar, e nesse contexto, que papel tiveram tanto o Alberto Costa como o Zaidu no processo ofensivo da equipa? Obrigado.
Yeah, so the fact of them shifting a little bit in a different way, and as well not only in the back line but also in the middle. If you have in mind the first moment, today they had like type of shape like in the pressure like the Liverpool of Klopp, like with a 4-3 flat and 3 flat forward, and of course the position of their number 6 there in front with Dennis Gould was closing a passing line for us, but it opened other possibilities and other scenarios. I think the players managed quite well this new adaptation that Rio Ave tried to have. The contribution of Alberto and Zaidu with the ball, I think, has been really positive. Many good moments, carrying the ball, delivering good assist, as well defending with a good impact. So I think the performance has been positive. Now you mentioned these 2 guys, but I think we can go in all the players that were on the pitch, and all of them, they did a really good match. But yeah, now we take this important result. As I said, we are already mentalized about the game of Aroca, and the preparation start tomorrow morning with this friendly match that for us is really important, because will help us to bring back everybody to a certain level, giving them minutes the right game exposure, because after Aroca, if we will do our job as I wish and as I believe, we will have a lot of games to play, and yeah, we will need everybody at the best shape possible to approach the last weeks and the last months of the competitions.
O jogo amanhã é contra o Vizela à porta fechada. Obrigado a todos.
Obrigado.